think that God can use our actions in ways that we're not aware of. And He can surprise us later in knowing the ways that we touched someone else. And I think that that's what He did for me with Bev.
For most of my life, I have found Christmas unbearable. And then came the Christmas when I just couldn't do it anymore. God used Alice Wallace, filled with grace, as His messenger that year. I was in Chalice Choir, and she is the director. During the season of the Christmas that almost didn't happen, God used Alice to lead me away from the darkness. For a couple of hours of rehearsal on Tuesday nights, and again in the loft on Sunday mornings, my secretly ragged life smoothed out with Alice and the members of the Chalice Choir. Music is a form of worship so pure and in the moment that it crowds out all sorrow. And Alice, God bless her, was an angel unaware.
I was completely unaware that she was having a rough time during this time that she spoke of at Christmas. And it was very touching for me to know that even just me going about my business, doing my work, my job, the things that I loved, that I was ministering to her without even knowing it. It was very, very special for me to know that God was using me. And it wasn't even a Sunday morning.
I wish you could see her face. Alice, when she faces Chalice, there's prayer in her face, and she turns luminous as she works. And it's impossible to do anything other than worship with her when you are face to face with her in song. It's wonderful.
We came here about 10 years ago when we moved back into town. My girls were 1 and 2, and I took the rebuilding class, and it was absolutely phenomenal. It really helped me connect with a lot of people that were going through a similar situation that we were going through, and we've been friends with a lot of those people ever since.
I like Sunlight because it's really fun and you get to be a part of something.
When I have missed working with Cheers or Sunday school, I feel a gap in my life. I hope they get as much from me as I get from them. I love these kids, and I could not recommend working in children's ministries more. It really puts a special glow in your heart.
I joined a circle, a church circle. It's called Charity. And I made such wonderful friends that I just stayed with it. And when I moved into the village and they had the bus, that was just perfect.
And I also think the Women's Retreat has been a special treat to be involved in and help planning, and I think everyone that has attended the Women's Retreats has benefited greatly.
It is through music that I truly worship. I'm able to express myself not only playing bells or singing in choir, but also listening to the music around me, listening to my children singing, listening to the instruments playing.
Troy had special help with us during that time, and of course Dan and all, but he happened to be the one that was around at the time. But the flowers that they would bring, the little cups that I'm returning today, it have been wonderful. But the people that visit, they just bring such joy and hope.
I think you never know in your life when you touch someone. There are moments that you don't see coming, that you may not even realize have happened, and it'll come back to you later, or maybe you'll never even hear about it.